Yo, what's happening, good people? We back, man. Welcome to the first segment of Free for All Fridays of 2024, man. I got my bro B-Dot, Asia, and Brittany from Just Small Talk. My guy Rob from Captain's Log, man. We locking in this first Friday. How everybody feeling, man? How everybody feeling, man? How everybody feeling?
Good. Real good.
Real good. So I'm gonna start with this question that I got tagged with. That this ain't a part of what I sent y'all, but this is what's y'all thoughts on your partners having pictures of their ex? X-rated, non-X-rated, vacation pictures had a pass. I'm gonna start there. This ain't where we going, but I just want to ask because I asked this online, and I was told that I'm insecure because my wife can't have pictures of. If she was in a situation with somebody that had kids and she connected to the kids, was connected, she can keep vacation pictures while she was with them.
Of the kids?
No, vacation pictures of everybody.
If you got a connection with the kids, why you need a family picture? Like, I don't know. That's a little much. I don't know. The picture part, you got to explain that, and you need to be able to explain that very, very, very well as to why you need to be holding on to a picture of your past.
They had a family together, bro.
Key word in that sentence was had.
Say again.
Are the kids her? Like, were they her kids?
Yeah, when they was in a relationship.
Yeah. No. Did they come out of her?
Come on, Brittany. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You gotta let go.
I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, if we were not married, and we are boyfriend and girlfriend, and you had kids, that's great. But like, once I'm out, I'm out. Like, why? If you want to hold on to photos of the kids, I guess, but why? Like, what are you going to look back and be like, oh, look at little Johnny. I wonder how old he is now. You're not supposed to be communicating with your ex anyway, so what's the purpose? Not like
record,
that anyway.
B-Dot said he could hug his ex. They say he could hug his ex, ask her how she was doing.
All right. No, I ain't say how you doing, all of that. I said in passing, hey. Oh, I did say how you doing. My fault. I did. And
good to see you.
Moving. Good to see you. That's what I said. Good to see you.
Why is it good to see your ex? Nope.
I told you because they alive. It's good to see that they alive. And they doing well. They able to, move around. I see you.
Damn. Okay. All right, let's get started, man. I got one. I got one off the top of the head, man. What's y'all thoughts and opinions? I'm gonna ask this. What's y'all thoughts and opinions on work husband and work wives? And have you ever had one? Don't say no names if you're gonna get in trouble. Work husband and work wives. Well, hey, hold on, Rob. Hey, Rob, I'm gonna throw that to you first just because you said that. Go ahead, man.
Well, listen. We don't do that here. we don't do that. I mean, I work in the government, so I see it a lot, and it's a lot more common than you think. But it's your job at the end of the day. I'm just saying. But no, if it shouldn't be tolerated, hell no.
Mm-hmm. You ain't never brought no coffee to work, no little breakfast for nobody, nothing like that.
Absolutely not. That big ass plate of food is all for me. Ain't no sharing.
Yeah, I ain't nothing wrong with it. Ladies, what y'all think? Work husband, work wife.
No, I was trying to think, but I mainly work with women. So I have I get like work best friends. But yeah, I guess I would have had a work wife. Not a work husband, no, but a work wife, sure.
Does this mean just like somebody that you vibe with? Like you just like, what are we saying? Like, what is definition of work wife, work husband?
I don't think you being called husband or wife off no damn good conversation.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the hey, Rob? What's the line where you get drawn where you get in a work wife? What happens when they become work wife, work husband?
Everything. You're doing it all on your lunch break.
So in my opinion, you cheating then. That ain't work wife, work husband.
Yeah.
My opinion, you might come something, you say good, you're like, if your office over here and you might go the long way every morning and say good morning. You might make sure she gets her car safe. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. But listen, that is not the requirements to be calling somebody your work hubby or wifey.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
So y'all just work friends if that's the case.
That means she is doing secondary to what you getting done to at home, minus the kids.
Oh, damn. Nah, hell no. I ain't hell no. Then I thought work wife
was like that.
Yeah, I didn't either. I ain't know.
I thought work wife meant like
listen, first and foremost, for the record, we good out here. We ain't doing none of this. I'm just saying, if I'm out here and I'm calling and I'm telling the fellas, man, that's work wifey. Come on, man. You got to do a lot for somebody to call you that.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. It happens every day though. It happens every day though.
You know, we're in a different age, man. These what gen we on now? You know, they be on their own stuff. Yeah.
No, I think everybody on this call line, if they said they ain't never exchanged energy with somebody and they partner, probably that it may not be work wife, work husband, but like y'all don't rap with somebody a little too long or say like, you know what? So you never been, let me ask this question. Y'all never been in a situation where something is completely innocent on your end and you feel like somebody starts to like you, you're like, oh nah, bro, it ain't that. Let me go this way.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So all y'all don't have work wives and work husbands then.
No, you said
all
that never happened. You ain't never said it worked.
Oh, I'm talking about where was you at when that happened?
Well, actually, you know what? No, it's happened to me at work. Now I think about it.
Asia, excuse me 1 second, Asia. I'm gonna come back to you real quick. I promise you. Hey, where was you at that wasn't named work? Where was you at that wasn't named work when somebody started to like you? He's like, I gotta stop this.
The gym, maybe.
Yeah, it was a gym. We supposed to be.
No, we ain't nothing. Hey, we ain't nothing. Go ahead, Asia. I'm sorry. Golly.
Now I was gonna say, I had to think about it in grad school. There was somebody I was working with at the time. I thought we were great friends. Yes, Brittany. Brittany knows the story. I thought we were great friends. This person, I was their work wife. At one point when I when I knew it was my birthday, right? And it was cool. We were both in grad school and similar programs. And so I had gone over there, but like he was living with his family and stuff like that. So it was my birthday. He invited me over. His whole family's there. The kids, his nieces have this big birthday card for me. They bring me out this huge cheesecake because I don't like cake like that. My favorite cheesecake. And then he gives me an Apple Watch. I ended our friendship that day. Afterwards, because I felt like he was doing it to be slick. Because he did it in front of his family. Like, what am I can't be like, why would you do this in front of his mom? So after I said, this is really a lot.
That's a little aggressive.
And so yeah.
A lot of
y'all ain't never kissed in the mouth, no nothing?
Absolutely. I don't want to describe this person, but it's never gonna happen.
Hey, if he buy you an Apple Watch, he felt something.
So how does it get to that point on one end and not the other?
We were, like I said, like we really were cool. Like in school we worked a lot together. We would study sometimes, and so that's what I'm saying. Like it was one of those, in my mind, we were really close. I just did not know that the feelings were like doing all the things. And we had conversations about it too, actually, because I was like, yeah, like we cool. Like we real cool, you know? Yeah, it was never gonna happen.
So Asia, let me ask you this, man. I'm sorry, in a minute. Hey, this ain't supposed to go here, but let me ask you this. Do you be like, is it like a situation where like y'all cool and you know how to flirt, but flirt to the point where you know you can't be called on flirting, so he started to like you?
I feel like I get your question. But from my perspective, I thought, because how do I say this? If I put somebody in a particular box, no. If I put somebody in a particular box, right? Like it legitimately was never going to happen. In my mind, I'm not flirting with you at all.
I think let me sum this up without spraying Asia, right? I think this person was not used to talking to a woman probably ever, right?
Oh,
y'all paint the picture. And so when the energy was reciprocated, it was like, oh, hold on, I got a chance. So the Apple Watch came with like, I'm gonna shoot my shot, but I'm also gonna go above and beyond because I might never get this opportunity ever again in life. And I hate to say that, but it was a long shot for him. And I think that's where he built the confidence, because they were really like talking a lot about just life in general because they worked together. So he took a shot.
You ain't never say I love you, no nothing?
No.
Aggressive.
Really? I'm just saying, my man, hey, I believe it is. My man fell in love with something. He fell in love with something now.
Watch is the official strong arm.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna go over to the one has to go edition. Hey, look. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna post 4 art. I couldn't do the picture, so I had to do it as a banner. I'm gonna post 4 artists on the screen, and one of these artists have to go. One has to go. Usher, Chris Brown, Michael Jackson, or Prince. And I'm gonna start by saying Usher and Michael Jackson ain't going nowhere. Just so we know.
I say Prince. I'm not a Prince fan, but I'm not as big of a Prince fan than the rest of them. I can't lose the rest of them.
Mm-hmm. I want to be that. Prince.
I
don't know. I don't even know.
How many Prince songs y'all know?
Exactly.
Hey, Rob, how many Prince songs you know though?
2.
Exactly. Exactly.
I really like
2 and 3. I just be humming.
So you keeping Prince, Asia?
Hell no, Prince got to go.
No, Asia says she likes Prince.
So that's the thing. Like I really do like Prince. I actually grew up more on Prince than I did Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson was always around, yeah. But like as far as like music in the house for real, it was like it was Prince. We were Prince heavy. I like Michael Jackson. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna replace him. But I'm just saying I feel like Prince shouldn't be written off as fast as y'all writing him off. That's all.
I mean, but look at the bodies of work though. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't follow Prince's music, but I'm just looking at the first 3 people in endless music, like endless. 2 of them still putting out endless music, and one, was still spitting them out before, But endless music for like, I don't want to say every generation, but when did Prince stop? At our parents or at us?
I just don't. Maybe it's just because I'm too young. But I don't. Okay. I know Prince was that guy. I know he has big musical influence. But like, back to that point, like Prince ain't no. To me, like Prince ain't even Saturday morning music cleaning your house, man. Like he don't even get there with it.
Yeah.
Like so. I damn. Like no disrespect to him, but like I've never heard Prince song on a Saturday morning. I even go as far as saying this: if Chris Brown wouldn't have got into that situation a while ago, he may have surpassed Usher and Michael Jackson by now as best male entertainer.
Oh yeah, he made a killing in Vegas.
I don't know about Usher.
That's a good statement.
Nah, if Chris Brown never would have got in trouble and didn't get blackballed for however many years he did, see his body of work is always going to be tainted now. Usher, I'm an Usher fan. To me, Usher, the king of R&B, ain't nobody rocking with him. Yeah. He locks down longevity. He locks down albums. He locks down singles. The Vegas residency alone, him getting a Super Bowl, even though I feel like he that's going to be interesting because he can't go as far as we think. I don't know if he can do everything that makes him great at Super Bowl. But the only thing I'm worried about Prince of what y'all saying is like if we got rid of him, he had a heavy influence on Chris Brown and Usher. So would their careers be the same without his contribution to music? Is I guess what I'm saying. I'm talking about Prince. Both
Prince
Usher
had
and
a heavy
Brown
contribution on Usher and Chris. I thought it was Michael Jackson.
Let me say this.
They both.
Michael Jackson had a big influence, right? Like that's who Chris Brown speaks about, especially. However, Prince and Michael Jackson both had a big influence on the way Chris Brown and Usher entertain and the way that they do music. Like that's a thing. That's why for me, I think like it depends on. Michael Jackson was more of like everybody, like very mainstream. Prince was as well, but Prince almost has like a smaller cult following. So it's like if you rock with Prince, you really, really rock with Prince. You know what I'm saying? Like I had family members crying when Prince died. You know what I'm saying? Like that. So for me, I heard Prince Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So Prince and Michael Jackson both had an influence. But if we do have to get rid of somebody, I'm gonna
tell you why I don't like Prince. I'll go there. One time, my mama was dressing up to go to a concert for Prince, and I don't like the stuff she was saying about no man that be having his ass out in heels and stuff, man. That's why I don't like Prince. My mama was getting dressed, man, and the way she was hyped up about going, I'm like, hey, man, like, well, what you on, man? And me being, you know, she a single mom. My mom ain't have a whole lot of boyfriends and stuff in and out the house. So to hear her talk about a man like that disturbed me, man. So I don't rock with Prince for that reason. He can go.
First of all, and all I'm gonna say is that is.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Say it again.
I said his performance is probably like that.
Hold on. So you seen his performance with his cheeks out and stuff?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you think about them, I kind of look at Prince as like, if I have to, damn, that did come out crazy. No, I'm saying that, like, if we going off how he was doing in like Purple Rain back in that era and how they was partying, he probably put on a good ass show. He probably was a good performer.
Yeah, for sure. Was Prince more dance, singing, or both?
I feel like he was more of a singer.
He could move though. Well, he could shimmy. I don't know how to describe that because he could gyrate. He could gyrate.
So is that dancing compared to the other three?
No.
That's why my mama was ready to go.
Prince had more of a sex appeal than Michael Jackson. In my opinion, Michael Jackson never had a sex appeal. Prince definitely did. Prince did. Well, and especially if you go from hearing Prince sing to then hearing him talk, a velvety voice, please.
Well, we know I might didn't cross the sex appeal.
Feminine. It was very feminine to me.
No, his voice, his voice is
everything about him, Asia. His whole performance, his whole getup, his whole style, his whole everything was very feminine. So for me to find the sexy, I was more like a reflection than sexy. Like I just
don't y'all want guys to tap into their femininity now? Ain't that what y'all want?
Not like that. We don't.
Oh,
I shouldn't speak for everybody. Not like that. I don't. No.
Oh, I'm just asking. You know, I don't know what Beat Out Rob may do on they.
I was about to say, Sneak. You beat me to it.
We ain't doing all that. Look, we're gonna get some reality TV. That's it.
All right. So moving to the second part. So I don't have the picture to share, but side boobs or not, man. So what this part of the conversation is going to be about that I think will be a really interesting conversation is, well, you know what, Brittany, do you want to take us into the scenario of what happens and who was seen and how it goes?
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess I'll paint the picture. I don't have the picture.
Yeah.
You're married, right? Your best friend came down. She's a long-term best friend. Your wife goes to work. This is obviously for the men. Wife goes to work. You come out the room and you see the best friend on the couch watching TV, eating something, but she has on like a muscle shirt that shows all the side boobies, short shorts, booty cheeks hanging out. She has a little blanket on, and she's offering you to, come and sit down and watch TV with her. What is your next move?
This is wife's best friend?
Wife's best friend.
That you've known too. I
gotta go back upstairs. Go back in my room. I gotta go back to my room.
Hey, fellas, let me ask y'all this before y'all answer. Are we gonna get to that? Let me ask y'all this. What's y'all etiquette on wife's friends? What's y'all etiquette on what your friends and wife friends could wear when y'all both home? What's y'all rule about that? Does that question make sense?
No. I mean, we don't never have nobody spending the night, so they come over here with their regular clothes on.
Yeah. So
because they can't or they just don't.
Well, how else they gonna come?
No, I'm saying like, do y'all, is that like a rule y'all put in place where people don't stay?
No, I mean people just don't be. People don't. We not to spend the night house. Oh. I'm the. You gonna make it home? I stay on the phone with you. I'm gonna holler at you.
So what you gonna Rob? You come out and see a little side boob right there, last right there a little bit.
I'm gonna look at her like she crazy and say, put some damn clothes on. That's that, and let me tell you something. And all of them would probably say that. I was like, yeah, he'll probably look at me like I'm stupid.
I ain't doing that. Nah, I'm getting up out of there.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna exit too, but that's gonna be my initial response is, where's your clothes at?
Let me tell you, man. I'm gonna tell you the danger zone, man. For me, if I see that, hey, I ain't saying nothing. Hopefully, she ain't see me see her. First. Secondly, I'm gonna tell you the most awkward part of me. Most of my wife's friends is one of my homeboys' wives. So it's like a double up effect for me. I'm like, damn, man. I done seen my man wife side boob out, man. Then she at my crib. I'm like, I'm calling wife like, hey man, you need to call her and tell her to go back in the room. Cause I'm gonna be real. I think as adults, when I was younger, and you see the movies of like how people get into these situations as adults, I actually understand like that line is very fine. I don't think that exposing I don't care what rules or morals you have. Like my thing is, bro, wrists and ankles. You chill around this over. If you wrists and ankles, something that go to your wrists, something that go to your ankles. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
But look, I'll tell you something crazy. This scenario, my wife wouldn't even allow this scenario to happen.
She at work.
She'll be like, you got something you need to do today? Or can you run here? She will just make up a list of shit for me to do to be out of the house.
Yes. yeah. That mine. I can't do it. I don't think I couldn't even let never mind, let me not say that.
I do think the move is though. The move is to call wife though. Hey, look, you need to go tell her to do something with something. Because my thing is anything that I say, I feel like could be used against me. So my best bet is to exit stage left and run tell that, let you handle that over there. I'm gonna lock myself in my room. You can't say I did nothing because I've been in my room.
Hey, Brittany, what's y'all etiquette when y'all friends at y'all house with y'all man home?
Absolutely not. And so
I'm right there.
Yeah, no, my friends know better than that. Like they better not. One tried it and we're no longer friends. So that to me, that's a level of disrespect. Like these short ass tiny shorts. You knew where you were coming. You knew what you were doing. Why are you stepping into my home like this? Where are we going? You're coming over here to watch movies to chop it up, and you're dressed like this, and you know that my man is home. That's disrespectful on a whole nother level. So can you leave? And whatever. I'm not gonna get into that story, but we're not friends. My question, I guess, to Asia really, because she's the only other female on here, is how comfortable are you even leaving your best friend home with your husband by themselves?
I don't see a scenario where that would ever need to happen.
Grocery store run, gas station run.
Yeah. Why is she not coming with me? Why is she not coming with me?
Yeah.
Because my thing is, like, if that's my best friend, you came here to spend time with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, it's like or she could be at the house, but my man is not going to be there. And for me, it has nothing to do unless they legit, grew up together, we all grew up together.
That's
so it's like a trust thing? I don't, for me, I really believe like unless they grew up together and unless like they're super cool and it was all the things, but if this is like my man is totally separate from my, like my best friend and I introduced them, no, I'm not okay with that. I think it's inappropriate. And it's because I'm saying, like, things like that.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just gonna say it's for small things like that, because for me, like I would want my best friend to feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like rocking whatever she wants to rock or being free to be whatever. I don't want her to feel restricted. And also I don't want to put my man in that position either. For him to also feel weird and awkward because like that's my homegirl. So my man would also be like, how should I interact with her? Is this, like that's a lot for people to be walking on eggshells in their own home. I find that shouldn't be a thing. So it can just be shorty, like best friend, come with me and let that be that.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all a question. What's y'all etiquette for y'all guy friends walking around the house?
I mean, like, what's the scenario? Are we out? Are we out at a couple's cabin or something?
Let's do that. Okay.
At the house?
Nah, let's say your house. Say your house.
You come to my house, or what you got? You got pajamas on right now, or you got regular clothes?
Nah, man. I say my man's want to wear some great sweatpants to your house, man.
I mean,
legs all over on the couch.
Those are clothes. The women made that a thing,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Those are just clothes. If you come over here, and I'll give you an example. So. I got a buddy of mine, good buddy, but he a little buff. He be in the gym all day, every day. So he came over one day and he had like the old school like 80s tank top real skinny strings, and they can't.
Oh, so like the guy side boob.
So I'm looking at him. I'm like, hey. I'm like, I know you got a hoodie or something in the car. I'm like, you ain't about to be sitting in my house like that. So even though we laughed about it later, I was like, yeah, nigga, I was serious though. Like, don't. So I mean, I guess you would say the same thing. Was it ankles to wrists? I mean,
hell yeah.
You know,
Hey, so let me ask you, Rob, why couldn't my man just chill? Y'all friends, you know, ain't nothing go down. Why couldn't he chill in the house like that?
I just was busting his balls, man. I already know. It just was funny because he had just got into it, so he got buff real quick. So he was trying to show off.
Yeah,
he just sit next to me like, you don't see these boobs, bro? Like, nah.
Yeah, hell no.
I don't see nothing.
I've been guilty of that though, Age. I'm being real. Like my bro, like I wouldn't. I'm this type person. If I got to worry about stuff like that, you ain't gonna be in my house.
That's how I feel.
If I got to worry about like you trying something, because I can run to the store real quick and everybody's still home, or I could do something real quick. If I got to worry about you being in my space and me even thinking that, bro, we done. You know what I'm saying? That's like for instance, right? Like, say you out and about. When say if you go out with couples, if you go out to a lounge or something, when your wife not with you, if you not there, if you in the bathroom or something, that's your bro wife until you get back. You know what I'm saying? Like that to me, that's proper. Like, so this gonna sound crazy. I prefer somebody I trust be not like for a long extended period of time, but like if I'm going somewhere, they be there because I know I can trust them to take care of whatever if that happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now,
yeah.
15, 20 minutes, we could run Chick-fil-A, come right back, or the grocery store, come right back. We ain't doing no extensive
in the day.
Yeah, that's side boob aggressive, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to see my wife best friend titty, man. I think that'll scar me.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah. That's like you can't unsee stuff like that. Yeah, no, I don't. I prefer not to see it. I prefer not to see it. All right, so going down to something that happened earlier this month, because we kind of I want to recap a couple of things, but I'm gonna talk about the Cat Williams interview, but I'm not gonna actually get into the actual interview itself, what he said and all those things. But I want to kind of tap into this because I think this is not talked about a lot. Why do y'all think it's such taboo to tell the truth in the media? Like, why? So when he did all that, right? Let's just say that all that what he said is true. I can't confirm or deny that. I don't know. However, why is it such a groundbreaking thing when somebody just speaks the truth? Like, where's the line drawn? Why can't we tell the truth? Is what I'm asking.
Because
why is it such a big thing?
Hollywood is weird as hell. That's why.
Say
because Hollywood is weird as hell. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
But what did he say that was crazy though? What did he say that was weird?
If he's exposing the truth, pretty much saying that in so many words, black men were targeted to dress as women or all this other stuff. Who knows what else is going on? Listen, this is my few sayings that I've been going by since I was a child. I always say all them people that be having too much money, they be weirdos. And that's pretty much all of Hollywood. All of these people who be famous and be super, super famous, they be depressed the whole time.
So that means
they be weird. A lot of people in Hollywood are weird. I'm just saying. So I don't have no proof. It's just my theory.
I don't disagree. So my question to what you're saying is, why? So you saying because they weird, they can't tell what they do?
They don't want to be exposed. They don't want nobody exposed what's going on.
Bro, but his interview didn't expose nothing. He was talking about stealing jokes. He was talking about how people do stuff. My question about that interview specifically is he didn't say nothing wild. He spoke all facts, right? And as crazy as it is, he really just was basically saying people were gatekeeping him basically the whole time, right? The internet went crazy. I agree with that. What do y'all think the balance is in telling the truth and maintaining not being blackballed? Because my man might not go on nobody else's platform after the next month.
It's knowing the risk of it. It's knowing the risk. Mm-hmm. Like Cat Williams, his whole career, he takes risks. Like, because he's one of those comedians that he invested in. He talked about it on that interview. Like, he invested in himself first. So a lot of times, like, he was the one putting up money for certain things. So for him, the risk was like, this is a part of my persona. So I'm gonna come out here, I'm gonna expose everybody, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say. And that's how Cat Williams has built his brand. Like that's how we know Cat, you know what I'm saying? But I think the reason when it comes down to telling the truth, being an entertainer is because you are risking so many things. So you are risking then having people not come to your shows. You are risking then being blackballed. You are risking them. So for instance, Tiffany Haddish, she couldn't then come out and say half the things that Kat did, even if she knew it, because she has to then worry about getting into movies. Because like Kat said, we haven't seen her anywhere else into getting all these interviews. So it's like you have to understand people's livelihoods, right? And what it means for them and the risk that they're willing to take, and the cost of really telling the truth because it mirrors their reputation.
So let me ask a question. I heard you say Tiffany Haddish. No disrespect to her. Was she ever really funny though? Like, did she really deserve her quick? I'm not say deserve because she did work hard. Was Tiffany Haddish ever at the level we put her at, like as a comedian, or did Tiffany Haddish just play Tiffany Haddish in every role she got once Girls Trip happened?
Yeah, she's goofy. She's silly.
I mean, she's goofy. She pretty much played the same character, which is seems to be who she really is in every movie. I mean, I'm not knocking that.
I'm not knocking it neither, but I'm saying like when we say like blackball, will her skill set have got her continuous jobs anyway though? Like, yeah, she got blackball, but was she really on a trajectory where she would have kept going?
I mean, yeah, she's a black woman, a comedian. She's funny. You know, she was in the limelight. Yeah, I think she would have been in a lot more stuff.
Shouldn't me.
I mean, maybe you know those realms of movies. Maybe a couple more Kevin Hart joints or something like that. She probably would have been there. But I mean, she played well. I don't know what her catalog is looking like, but I don't think all her movies have been like black only. I'm mistaken.
They haven't. I just let me. I don't want to sound like a hater, so I'm gonna stop right there. So I'm not gonna keep getting on the Tiffany Haddish thing, man. So coming down the Brittany, did you have anything on the media and the truth? Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Okay, all right. So coming down the line, so this didn't happen in January, but I want to kind of get y'all thoughts on the aftermath because he did go on Good Morning America during January. Jonathan Majors, we all aware what happened with Jonathan Majors and his switch up from December and his interview coming out. This is the specific question that I want to ask you all. We know what happened in court. We know how that happened, right? What is y'all thought? Do y'all feel like who he's currently with, he had to do in order to fix his to salvage a little bit of his image, or do you feel like that's a genuine connection that him and her made?
It felt a little random to me.
You
just accepted. I was like, where did this even come from? But yeah, said, okay, cool.
I feel like, bro, the audio recording bothered me. I'm not gonna get into the audio recording. It bothered me. I listened to it. That bothered me. Secondly, I feel like my man he got caught up. I'm not sure. I asked this question to say, like, do you all feel like Asia and Brittany that you all as black women become the rebound when we explore outside, and then when it don't work, we like, oh, I can get me a black woman. Let me turn back here. Or do you feel like sometimes that's just the way it works out? Does that question make sense?
Yeah. I think sometimes it just works out that way. I also think that I don't know. I feel like there was I do think that they had a genuine connection before all this stuff because they've been rocking with each other actually on the low for a while. I actually think it has more to do with what was going on with them two when she was married, but that's just my theories on it. I think that they was cool back then, and then things just started, kindling and whatnot. But I think it could happen. But I do think that there are times, yeah, there are times that happens because even think about Michael B. Jordan. Like he was only dating a certain demographic of folks, and then he got with Lori Harvey, and then it was like, oh, okay, so he does like black girls. Just as an example of them being she counts because she is like she's a black woman. That's the part. That's the point I'm making.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's the point I'm making.
I feel like TMZ like blew it up too.
Blew which part of it up?
As soon as it happened, everywhere they went together. Jonathan Majors, Megan Good, like for like a week straight, just everywhere they were, it was just multiple pictures. So I think they kind of played a part in that to maybe getting my reaction to like, oh wow, this is random. Why is this getting so much buzz?
Yeah.
But,
yeah.
Do you think our media will ever become? Do you think we have a media source powerful enough to flip that narrative the way TMZ? What's the other one? What's the other paparazzi joint that's bad?
Shady Room.
Yeah, but Shade Room is us though. Do you think we have a media platform strong enough to combat a platform like TMZ in the culture?
Not right now. Listen, nope. you remember back in the day, TMZ used to come on in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you know, the regular news is going to TMZ. Now, like once they get there, they're gonna be there to stay.
I just hate, man. I just think there's no way once you go down a certain path that he's experienced. I don't think there's no way. I don't think we're that forgiving always. And career-wise, I don't think he can come back because bro ain't young, is he?
He not old.
But acting-wise, he is.
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, he might have to take like a 5 or even 10-year break and then come back type of deal.
He can't come back from that, Rob. He can't come back from 10 years. First of all, let's get this clear, man. My man only got okay. I'm not disrespecting Underground.
There you go.
I'm not disrespecting Underground. What my man got? Creed 3.
He got a couple movies. He got a lot of movies. He did like some back in the day joints.
He got Creed 3.
He got the Marvel series he was on. The Loki TV shows. He got more than enough movies.
Because Lovecraft, he's on Lovecraft, right?
Lovecraft. I didn't think about that.
Cancel.
He can take a break.
Cancel.
Maybe not 10 years. He got to probably take at least.
And I'm a Jonathan Majors fan. Kane the Conqueror would have put him over the top, right? My man, hold on.
That might have been the only
thing 44.
Marvel. I think they're done. But
say again.
I said I think that would have been the only movie to save the whole Marvel franchise, but that's another conversation.
Nah, I'm with you. I'm a big Marvel head. There's one. If they redirect this and bring the X-Men in some way somehow, it'll be saved. But that's if they find a way to redirect
another 10 movies to introduce everybody.
No, it wouldn't. Not with the multiverse. No, it wouldn't. Not with the multiverse. No, it wouldn't. Think about it. So I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. Think about it. Did you watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah, I ain't like it.
Professor X was already in there. So they already proven that there's a universe where he's aligned with the Avengers. I'm gonna stop right there because that's my Avengers bag. I ain't gonna go too far down that joint. Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
Open the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk right through.
My bad.
Nah, I agree. So coming down through our next topic or subject. What are you all's thoughts on? Did y'all listen to Meg Thee Stallion song today?
No.
Oh man,
I've heard like bits and pieces of people saying it. But...
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
What are y'all thoughts on kid? What are y'all thoughts on this new? So I read something that happened in January. This was not really big, but I thought it was a great conversation to have. What are y'all thoughts on people viewing kids as commitment more than marriage? Meaning, like they want to get with somebody to get the kid. They don't necessarily want to get somebody to get the husband or wife. So now it was a study saying that Generation Z prefers that they get the right person for the other parent rather than get the right partner for themselves, because that can be interchangeable, a partner, but a parent is somebody that can be there forever. So what's y'all thoughts on that? Hey, why you be looking like that about Generation Z, man?
Oh, crazy, man.
Stupid.
I want to hear your thoughts. It actually don't sound crazy to me if you think about it.
That's stupid.
It doesn't.
That's absolutely stupid.
I don't think it sounds crazy. I don't agree, but it doesn't sound crazy. Only, and I'm only saying that because think about how many marriages end in divorce, right? So marriage is not like oh my goodness thing anymore, especially to younger generations. Like even thinking about for a lot of like our generation, millennials, some of our parents are divorced, right? a lot of millennials are also getting divorced. And so I think that people now are saying, okay, well, if I'm going to be married with this person, they might not be my forever person. It is very likely, actually, that we're not going to like we're not going to stay married for the rest of our lives. But if we have children, they will then have to be in my child's life forever. So I don't think that it's odd that would be a thought that people have just because marriages don't last anymore.
So
Yeah, but
now
so that's the problem. That's the problem is that people not trying to work on their marriages, yo. Like it's a literally trying to get a cheat sheet of, okay, I can find somebody that can take care of my seed versus actually trying to make a family, create a family, stay in your family dynamic and put in the work. Like nobody said marriage was easy, but so many people are cutting corners. That's why divorce rates are so high and people like I know that our parents' generation probably there was a lot of divorce, but a lot of them kind of stuck longer, or even the generations of our grandparents. Like they've been married for a long time. Now niggas is going down to the courthouse left and right, filing for divorce like it's nothing. And I just feel like because there's not enough work being put in it. So if I have a mind frame of let me find a partner that can help me raise a kid versus let me find somebody that can possibly do both or make me happy, or how do we work on a marriage commitment type thing and then swing in the kids, like that's to me that's just a silly mind frame to have. I don't agree with that at all.
So I'm going, Brittany, I got a very good response to that I know me and you are going to disagree on, but I didn't see this. So the wife said this is the person that could change it. She said, back to the media conversation really quickly, where's Wendy Williams when you need her? Do y'all think Wendy Williams' platform could have been is she still alive?
Don't say that. Yes.
I'm asking. I didn't know. I didn't say. I asked. Okay. Never mind, bro.
You don't think everybody would have known Wendy Williams won't here no more?
Nah. If y'all follow Wendy Williams, y'all know that she was going through a real health crisis.
Yeah.
So
she was.
I didn't know.
I was asking, was she? I meant, is she still?
She's alive.
It's how you ask the question, though.
Yeah.
It's how you ask.
Yeah.
I typically get in trouble for that. So I do believe Wendy will, but I will say this to you, Britt. I think Wendy Williams' show was a little too messy to be the narrative we need around Black people. She wasn't really uplifting. She wouldn't combat the stories that are out there about us. I think she kind of would have put a little more on that. Anybody got any thoughts on Wendy Williams' platform?
I don't know. I like Wendy Williams. I feel like Wendy Williams, and I'll say this because, yeah, she was a little petty and silly the way that she did things, but she did shine light on certain situations that a lot of folks probably wouldn't have sat down and talked about. She kind of pulled some things out of people. Might have rubbed them the wrong way, but the truth, I feel like the truth was being told when it needed to be.
Okay. All right.
No, I don't like her. I don't like Wendy Williams. I have not liked her since she was on the radio before she had her show. I think she's weird. I think she's divisive. And I think that she made a brand off of that. And my last straw with her, y'all know how I feel. I mean, when I get passionate, so I'm gonna calm down. But my last straw was when y'all know Tabitha Brown, she's like the mom of like the social media world, the Afro, she's vegan. Yeah, it was when she started like trying to create drama with Tabitha Brown. And for me, it's like you took the purest woman on the internet and tried to like make her marriage this like divisive thing that it literally was not. Like she created this story, and because she's Wendy Williams and can be so passionate and talk a certain way, people will take it as truth. That I was not. I'm like, you're doing too much for views. Not a fan.
Yeah. Facts. So I'm going fast back forward to the marriage thing. Brittany, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I get what you're saying, but I don't think I think we gotta accept this. Be happy if you got married in the last 10 years because too much perspective has changed. I actually don't think the idea behind what this study said is a bad idea. I just don't think it,
to vet somebody to whether or not they're a good parent, not a good spouse. That's what we're talking about, right?
Because hey, B-Dot, first of all, bro, just talk to me like that on camera, man. That's
get him, B-Dot. Like,
you ain't have to come at me like that. First of all,
That just don't make
hold
sense
on,
to
man.
me.
No, but hold on, B. It actually does though, bro. So you telling me, say right now, you and your wife split, right? She's still gonna be in your kid's life?
Yeah.
So who you need her to be solid for at that point, you or them?
Yeah, but like I get the back end portion of it. Yeah, all right.
I didn't say I agree with it. Yeah, I just said it made sense. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
You want the parent to your child to be a good parent. Yeah, but like to take out the portion of being there as the spouse, to be there for each other, that part right there is the part that I don't know, it's kind of messing with me. Like we're gonna go on these dates for me to figure out if you a good parent.
Yeah, like what? No.
I can tell. Let me just say this. Hold on. I can tell y'all are married. And I would just say this as the one that is not married here, because the dating scene is insane. Like it's actually insane. So where y'all are coming from perspective, and I get it, that like, y'all have, am I frozen? Okay, hold on.
No, you're good.
Okay. But coming from the perspective of someone that is actually seeing the people that are out here, yeah, you might not get your forever person. You might not get a person that is like a quality, solid, all the things, right?
So what do you get? What are you getting out here?
I don't think that you should forget it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, and I'm with what Keenan is saying. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I don't think it's a dumb idea to then be looking for someone that can be a good parent to your child, to your future child. Only because it's hard.
If somebody can't be solid to you, Asia, if somebody can't, I can't get past that. So I'm damn sure not thinking about having kids with you, right? Like, how do you get past the phase of, okay, this is not working? You said the dating pool is trash, right? If I'm sitting with a man and he's trash for me, there's nothing in my mind that will be like, oh, but he might be a good dad to little Johnny one day. Like, no, nigga, get up. That's it. You're done. So I don't understand how you can look for somebody to be a parent, but not like a partner. That's throwing
I think it's what the priority is, right? Because it's not just saying that they're not going to be a good partner, right? But it's just saying when you think about the longevity of whatever it is. So it's not saying like, what I'm saying is like, yes, like you get with this person, all the things, you're compatible for whatever a time frame, but in the forefront of your mind, it is not, okay, I'm going to be with this person forever, because that reality just might not be true. But if you're thinking, okay, if this is the person that I'm with, they can be a good parent. I think what the study is saying is not you're dismissing one, is that you're prioritizing one over the other. Is that what's happening?
Yes, Asia. That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes. So hold on, Brittany. Let me ask you a question. First of all, Asia shut it down because that's exactly where I was going with it. Let me ask you a question, Brittany and Rock. Both y'all at the bottom. I don't know if y'all on the bottom of my screen making all them faces and stuff. So I got a question for both of y'all. let me ask this, bro. Let me ask this. So what you're telling me is you don't know anybody that's a great mother or father, but terrible partner, even though it didn't start that way.
I mean, of course I do, but I mean, it wasn't like that when they met. When they met each other, it was magical, and they planned to be together forever, and it just didn't work out. Not like we seen each other at the bar. I don't think I could be with this person forever, but I think I might be able to let him hit the cheeks tonight, though.
Thank you.
That happens every day, Rob. That happens every day. That happens every day.
No.
Well, look, man, it's a sad life they out here living in. Respectfully,
I agree. I'm pro marriage, but I will say this: at some point, people have at some point, we gotta acknowledge the fact that, like, so I'm gonna use what Asia said, like the dating pool, right? I had this conversation all the time. I feel like the dating pool bad because people acting like they in high school. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't really. Hey, look, if I at this point in life, I'm 33 years old. Even though I'm married, I'm saying this to my wife, to my friends. It ain't no different, bro. We too old. Like if me and my wife. Let me not say that. That about to get rid. That about to be after dark stuff right there. What I'm saying is, at a certain age, everybody know why they're here. The dating pool is terrible because people get in situations that both parties know why they're here, but ain't nobody keeping it real about that. Granted, say you date somebody and they say I'm here for a good time, not a long time, and then you opt to say like, okay, bet me neither. Cool. But what people do is they act like they want to do the long-term thing. They want to be with you long-term just to get some ass, and the ass ain't. It's their goal but they're not portraying that, is why it ends up getting messed up. Now, you meet somebody, they're cool, you're loving this. Some people, the older they get, the harder it is to give up what you have. Look at G. What's Jeezy and the girl name?
Jeannie Mai.
Jeannie May or whatever.
That may have worked 12 years ago when they didn't have as much. That's why that prenup came into play. Only thing I'm saying is the older you get, the more you have to consider what you are giving up when you get married. I will ask all the married people, did y'all have a whole lot to protect when y'all first got married?
What do you mean?
Did you have a whole lot of personal things to protect when you first got married? Nope. So right there, we already out of that conversation. Because when you on the dating scene now and you doing your thing, you got money and cars and things you trying to protect that you got to think about that we ain't got to think about.
So it's our age group saying that, not the younger age group.
I mean, I don't think they wrong, bro. I don't think they wrong. I wouldn't do it. I don't agree. I didn't like. I'm gonna be real, man. This is a different conversation. That kid shit overplayed too. I'm gonna leave that there. That kid shit overplayed. Like, if you responsible, you gonna take care of your kid. That ain't really no. That like kid, that shit low key overplayed for real. Like, if you don't take care of your kid, you just an irresponsible individual. Mm-hmm. That ain't got nothing to do with what you mean. That
no, I'm agreeing with what you're saying. Yeah, I'm agreeing with what you're saying.
Like, so I hate when people like, now, kids got involved, da da da. But if you go to the strip club every Friday and put some money in that strap, I'm saying you just ain't. Priorities just messed up, man. Priorities just messed up. Rob, I ain't hear you say nothing on that, man. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
I agree with you. I was nodding my head when you were saying a response.
I'm about to say, bro. Yeah, my bad. All right, man.
No. I mean, I agree with you. I just come on, man. We not really built to be trying to do whatever this shit that's going on right now. We ain't even built to do that, bro.
So let me ask you a real question.
We built to meet man or woman and love each other and create a family and complain and still love each other until we die.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
The old-fashioned way.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Let me ask this, man. This is gonna be and free for all, man. Lord. So I'm asking everybody. This is a real question though. Do you think that plays into why we stay for people that's been married for a long time?
Kids?
Nah. What he's saying, like what we're not built for. Does that cause us to look and be like, yeah, no, I'm not going nowhere? Or people, I shouldn't say us. Like, does that cause that?
I mean, I wouldn't say it would be. I would say it may be a factor, but not like the leading factor.
Yeah, I think it happens. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it happens. I think you look around and be like, man, I'm too old to come back out here and try this shit again. Let's work it out. Yeah. I mean, I've heard it.
Mm-hmm. This thing is crazy, man.
This thing is crazy. It's cold out here, man. I'm coming back in the house. No.
Yeah. Nah, I be that, Brittany.
No, I agree with that. I think people, I think it's a factor. I don't think it's the thing that keeps you. I think sometimes that happens. Sometimes.
I feel like people I feel like people be going for what they want and not what they need is why they don't like to get. That's why they end up not being married. Everybody go for that checklist that they think they want and it don't be really what they need, man. Marriage good if you do it with the right person.
Very true.
And a lot of people from our age range got taught to get married for the wrong reasons, but that's a whole nother conversation. We're not even going to keep pushing into that world. Music heads, man. And how do y'all feel about anybody Ja Rule fan?
I mean, he had a few hits back in the day.
Hey, come on, man! Don't disrespect that man like that.
I mean, I guess.
Man.
See, no. So listen.
You said a fan. Just because you like some music, like
no. But so one thing I'll say about music is just crazy. You know, like now, I think as we've gotten older, everybody kind of just goes directly to their genre or their people that they just want to listen to because we have so much access to this music. Back in the day, we just had the radio. So if I had an option to not listen to Ja Rule when I was growing up, I just wouldn't have. So I mean, he was popular whether we wanted him to be or not.
Ja Rule is the reason why music sounds like it does today, man. Don't do that, Rob. Ja Rule,
you
you can't. The only person that had a crazier year and a half, 2-year stint than Ja Rule is Drake, Wayne.
I need an example. What are we even talking about right now?
All right,
Like
you're
the reason it
comparing Ja
sounds like
Rule to Wayne.
You saying Ja Rule paved the way for these good folks?
Bro, I got a question. All that music. Hold on, time out. I didn't say he paved the way. Now that's aggressive.
You didn't say what?
I'm just asking. Are you saying Ja Rule paved the way for like?
I'm saying when Ja Rule was making Always on Time, what would I be without all that crime music to women?
That thing was cranking when the high school party.
Yeah.
Okay, but that genre of rap R&B he was doing, he just had that, but they switched it to actual talk singing. But that he was one of the first rappers to make all his music about women.
So
rapping to him. Girl, I want to be with you.
So who right now? Who are you comparing Ja Rule to, or who has a similar style?
Hey man, hey bro, I mean, you have too many questions, man.
You said it though. You said he's the reason that it sounds like it sounds today.
So who are you talking about? You gotta give me at least 2-3
people. He said Drake. He said Drake. He didn't say Drake.
That's not what I said.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear him say Drake.
I didn't say that. What I said was name somebody. So I got a question. In that high school that you talking about, in that 2-year span when Ja Rule was going crazy.
I think it was longer than 2 years though.
Okay, let's say 4 years. Name another rap artist that had a 4 years that was meaner than that one.
T.I.
50 Cent.
David Banner.
50 Cent was not 4 years. And it wasn't just him. It was G Unit too. And somebody just said David Banner. I'm about to end the live.
Hey, Pastor Troy, I mean, we want to stay down there. I mean,
hold on, time out. Pastor Troy had a crazy 4-year stint.
Longer than that.
Like, come on,
if you was a PT, you had to be a fan, though. You had to be a fan.
Yeah.
See, that's the point I'm making. Ja Rule was making that noise, whether you're a fan or not. He was making that noise.
You're talking about mainstream.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the way you? Wouldn't we say everybody's big stints was mainstream? Like even when Wayne was doing mixtapes, he still was killing mainstream.
If you're talking about back then, yeah. Back then, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like if they keep playing the song on the radio, we just gotta listen to it until it goes to the next song. So it counts as if they're tracking those analytics. We didn't really have no choice.
So you telling me when he made that song with Bobby Brown, you won't go crazy to that joint?
I mean, I was a child, so I danced to anything I could dance with a girl with in a party. I'm gonna dance to it. That's the type of time I was on. So I mean, I didn't care who it was. They could have been gospel. If she partied, I'm on it.
All right, bro. So but they left him out the top 50, and I was just saying all that to say Ja Rule is definitely top.
What
50.
number was he?
They left him out. They didn't. They just did a top 50 and didn't put him in it.
Oh, so they have like the other 200.
Thank you, Princess. Oh, hey, look, thank you. My bad. No Ja Rule slander will be tolerated. I agree with her. I'm telling you right now, y'all tripping, bro.
Let me say this. Ja Rule is cool. Like we didn't say we didn't like him. I was not a fan when you mentioned Ja Rule and Lil Wayne in the same. I do not think that they would be close to each other on the list.
Not at all.
Don't take it out of context. Don't take it out of context of what I said. Asia, I said name somebody else, which y'all did not. That had this. Somebody said David Banner, man.
Wait, I said hold on. I'm not taking it out of context. When you first talked to us about Ja Rule, right? What you said was he paved the way. You said before you said that, you said he paved the way for other musicians, and then you said like some other artists that I can't remember and Wayne. That's the comment I'm referring to because I'm saying that I don't think he had the same type of influence that Wayne did on rap. In music, that's all I'm saying. I just don't think
because I'm having flashbacks. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Because I'm having flashbacks. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. But hey, look, I'll go back and say this, huh?
Run it back when you get a chance.
No. Because I'm not gonna be funny. So let me say this now. If I didn't say, let me say this now. In my opinion, Ja Rule had one of the craziest 4-year stints Just like when y'all remember when Wayne had like No Ceilings, Drought 3, that whole 3-4 years, a Millie, all that. I don't think you can find a crazier 4 years than Ja Rule had. He had, even though Wayne's and Drake's were longer, but I'm just saying, like, for a 4-year stint where it was just like this person killing everything, right? He is up there with them as far as that. When I said paving the way, I was referring to like singing music, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm not gonna lie, I shouldn't have said that part.
Yeah, that was my only gripe with what you said. Everything else, I'm here for it. I do think he had a good 4 years. I just don't think he has had that, like what you were saying with that particular comment. But everything else,
that's when I
that
got
was
started.
cool. I wasn't a fan.
Ain't no dude ever seen you. Well, what I mean, and you ain't gonna get none of those back in the day, Asia. What you saying?
No. What I'm saying is, I agree. I love that song. I love that song. I'm just not a Ja Rule. Like, I can't name a lot of his songs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
my God.
This is also the person who said Prince was bigger than Michael Jackson. So,
I did not say he was bigger than Michael Jackson.
Be not fired at Asia.
Bigger than Michael Jackson. Don't do that. I said that I think that Prince deserves some credit. That's what I said. Since we want to say what each other said tonight.
My fault.
No.
Can't take it back now. My bad.
Yeah, got to drink water, man. Hey, so another thing in the music world, and then we will transition to something else. So even though y'all didn't hear Meg Thee Stallion song today, she kind of took shots at everybody. I'm not going to read lyric verbatim. She kind of took shots at everybody. She set a lot of people straight. If you did not hear it, this is the question I want to ask. Y'all Meg Thee Stallion fans?
I like Meg.
Why you like her, Rob?
Well, first of all, I think she's gorgeous, and she just her.
Oh, okay, all right, cool.
I like Meg. I told you.
Do you think Meg will be able to culturally reinvent herself or recover from the whole Tory Lanez thing? Like, not talking about the Tory Lanez thing. So talking about now how she's trying to rebrand herself a little bit, kind of having a hard time that she expressed with mental health. Do y'all think she's going to be able to rebrand herself now and come back in the culture and be such a big person like she was?
I mean, did she fall off? Did she really fall off?
Yeah, and she won the case, so I would say yeah. I don't think she fell off.
I don't think she fell off. I just think she just was in that, you have that season where you put something out and you produce, you doing all these shows, and you just have that time where you're not doing nothing. I mean, that's how it came off to me. I don't know. I mean, did she fall off?
I don't think you gonna come in? You gonna go in the party?
Yeah, come on.
Come on, Brett.
All right. So what I'm saying is, I don't think she fell off. However, I do think in this microwave situation we be in, you could just lose traction.
She ain't fall off. Her fans just not buying the records. That's all.
She what? What she said?
She said she ain't fall. You gonna get a microphone now? You can't be yelling in the back from the.
Come on.
Come sit down. Right. Sit down with us.
All right, then go back over there, then, girl. I'm saying if you gonna get a mic, man. So I don't think that it's gonna be hard to rebrand, bro. It's gonna be hard because y'all gotta think about it. All that I just think it's gonna be hard to rebrand. I think she's still. You need to go back upstairs. So I think she still is going to be big, but like there's a lot of other females that caught traction while she was gone. I love her. I think
like who? Sexy Red?
Whoa. I did like so y'all ain't gonna get on her for saying that?
No, I'm not saying that because Sexy Red is trash to me. But
Rob, you like Sexy Red too, Rob?
Right.
I can't get with it.
Nobody does. So I don't think there is any other female that like she didn't fall off in a space where all these other women stepped up or ahead of her. I don't think it's gonna be hard for her to rebrand anything.
I like Glorilla too. I just like the way she rap.
Oh, Glorilla, yeah.
Like what?
I like the way Glorilla rap. She just country as hell. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all gotta go listen to that song that Meg. I might even react to that. I do think. See, this is the thing about Megan that I think a lot of other artists don't have. I will say this: Meg can actually rap in real life.
Yes.
I think that's a lot of things that
like she don't need no catchy ad libs. Right. She can literally just come in and start rapping. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what separates her from Sexy Red and all them little cronies. I mean, you got a few. I don't know. I don't follow it that close, but she can come back and really take over if she want to.
Yeah. I don't follow Meg.
I hope she does.
I don't follow Meg that close either. But are we saying she can rap because of her style of flow, or because she can, like, we've heard her freestyle? Why are we saying she can rap?
I think she can rap. Period.
Just like her regular songs, just like her style of flow.
Well, see now what she's doing as far as these, radio songs. Of course, you gotta do your little, you gotta put the party song. You gotta have a cookout song and all that other stuff. But like on some like what's that thing they used to do back in the day on the BET Awards, the Cypher Hip Hop Awards?
Yeah.
Like she got on that joint and she was like doing her thing.
Okay.
It is not the same as what she putting out on the radio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think her flow, she got her flow, but I think she can actually rap though.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Yeah, I think what kind of put her on is her being entertaining, right? And her persona. But I think like when you listen to the fact that she's been able to reinvent herself already and still be able to grab all of our attention. So when she came out with the song before this one, the bigger one, we were all talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So she was able to already grab our attention with something different. And now she's even showing that, okay, all y'all were talking about me. I'm literally just gonna on a track, I'm gonna just diss everybody. Oh, I'm just gonna talk about everybody. So I think she's just
we like drama anyway.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. And I feel like a lot of other female rappers, they have one lane. That's it. Like they can only show us one side of them. They can only do one thing, or they're not willing to do the things they used to do. Nicki Minaj is a great example. Like I think before when she back in the day, she was a whole different person than she is now, right? Yeah. But we only get to see the version of her now. That's it. I think what Meg is showing us is that she can do all the things, and she's going to keep doing all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why.
Asia, let me ask a question. What were you just saying about Nicki?
I was just saying how like Nicki's not the same. Like Nicki can rap, yes, but the old Nicki, like from New York Nicki, is very different.
Yeah. She don't be like that.
She doesn't go back. She does not go back to New York Nicki. She very much stays in Hollywood Nicki. Sure. But Meg is
trying to stay relevant.
Exactly.
I think it's like she's trying to stay relevant to what everybody else is doing right now, and it's not it.
Hey, that's a perfect.
To me, it actually make her look old.
Trying to do the new stuff.
Trying to do what you trying to do what you didn't make your name for. You didn't make a name rapping like the other young ladies. You made a name rapping like you did. Mm-hmm. So why all of a sudden you trying to do what they doing now? It make you come off as you just old and your time is up.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you about Wayne. I'm
gonna tell you the thing about
Wayne too.
Listen, so we didn't like when Wayne kept switching it up.
I might be the only one. I like drugged up Wayne when he used to try to sing all the time. I like that Wayne. Him coming back now and wanting to give you old, Hot Boys Carter 1, Carter 2 Wayne. I'm cool with it, but that's just not what's popular right now.
You like that How to Love Wayne? That was my nigga. That How to Love.
Man, listen, drugged up Wayne couldn't do no wrong. You understand? The whole mixtape, he be on that joint. I see the cup. I said, boo, he got 3 cups a day, man. This track about to be fire, man. But what he's trying to do now? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Rob.
Oh no. For like what he's trying to do now, he's not doing that. He's doing that for the people who used to listen to him back in the day, not for the new potential audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was gonna say he became too cheap for real. I was like, he's doing a little too much. I miss the old Wayne.
I knew Wayne was different when he came out with Prom Queen. That's what I knew. Like, okay.
Hey. Hey, I like Rockstar Wayne too. I was fooling
Yeah,
with him. I
I
was the
was
only
gonna
one.
say, yep.
I still think he was good in those things. It just wasn't the Wayne that
We wasn't right. They wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
He needed to ease that in. Just drop an interlude on there somewhere here and there on the album. Just be like, well, man, that don't sound bad. He might can pull that off. Next thing you know, boom. Next month I got my feedback. I don't think we was ready for that.
Yeah, that's true.
So and so what I want to ask is this though. So let me say this to what AJ said. Another thing that hurt Nicki a lot is like when Cardi B and them first came in, the City Girl, she hated a lot. That looked really bad when new artists came in the game, she used to hate on them bad. Versus like a Cardi B and City Girls would collab. Like Cardi B would go and collab with new artists. I think that looked really bad from Nicki's end. I will say this. She still is maybe the best rapper alive.
Who?
Nicki Minaj.
I think he's still Nicki.
No, I'm not.
Like female. I mean, we could.
Who better, Britt? Who better?
It's not Nicki Minaj.
No, tell me who better though.
It's not Nicki Minaj. We were just talking about. Listen, I'm not a huge Meg Thee Stallion fan, but she could really rap. There's other rappers that y'all may not know, Lady London. I'm talking about like lyricists that could really rap, hold a tune, be diverse on the track. Like I'm not a Nicki fan like that. I feel like I don't know. Even Cardi B
Nicki
is
New
trash,
York era probably
not,
kills everybody's career by itself.
Nicki was going hard for a minute though.
Nicki Young Money era kills most of these
5 or 6 years.
I don't know.
5 or 6 years, something like that. She was going hard.
Yeah. Hey man, they said Ja Rule. They said Ja Rule ain't like that.
No, we didn't say that.
Don't tell her nobody said that.
Now here you go.
They said Ja Rule ain't like that, man.
Hey, look, tell her what you said. That he paved the way.
Right. That he paved the way for Drake.
And Wayne.
I did not say that, Asia. Hey, Asia, man, I'm about to text you, yo. I'm about to send you a text, yo. I'm about to text you, yo. Stop it. I did not say that. I'm about to text you, man. Hey, but no, I want to ask this real quick because Rob said this earlier when he was talking about Nicki. He said that she does stuff that like basically trying to keep up with the new school and makes her look old. What's your thoughts on like changing with the game as us millennials get older, as we I ain't gonna say age out? How do y'all feel about? Don't you feel like you gotta kind of do what's new to stay relevant? Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. Nicki Minaj's new album was alright though. Did y'all listen to it?
If we talk about music,
songs.
Yeah. If we talk about music, you gotta think about who it is. That's just like imagine Scarface out here trying to auto-tune his voice and something like that. We're gonna be looking at him like he's crazy.
I bet you got an auto-tune album right now. Type in the name. I bet you do.
I ain't with that.
I bet you.
Some people, if you're a big name artist, it's a big name artist for a reason. When you start changing to rapping like what's the boy my son listens to? Yeet. You ever heard some Yeet?
How it go?
It sound like a plane crashing. It sounds terrible. And he said over there those earphones. I'm like, oh man, just drink the Kool-Aid already. I mean, it's not like some cult shit.
Hey, what's his name?
That sound Yeet. Y-E-A-T.
Oh, his name is Yeet. I thought the name of the song was Yeet.
No, he's a white dude. His name is Yeet.
sound like a plane crash.
He always wear a mask.
Hey Rod, you ever go in the room? Hey man, turn that Yeet off, man.
he saw an album came out. He's like, Dad, you got to check out the Yeet. So I'm like, bonding time. So I cut the album on. Was in the truck rolling, and I went about every song for about 2 minutes, and I got to about the 6th track, and I said, please tell me this is it. Like it was just bad. I mean, you're not saying nothing. So you got maybe 2 seconds just repeating yourself.
No.
So just imagine your favorite artist start rapping like these youngins now. You don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
Stay in your lane.
Yeah.
Hey. So in the name of Yeet and music, what's y'all thoughts on what do y'all think going on with Just Hilarious in the Breakfast Club though? Have y'all seen that? Are y'all hip to that?
Like
Yeah,
her
but
being up there or something happened.
Supposed to be the
was
host.
it confirmed? Was it confirmed that she was a new host? Because they were saying Charlamagne was saying that it wasn't.
I feel like I don't know. I don't know if it. So let me give context for people watching, or if you may not know. So y'all know the Breakfast Club. Angela Yee did. She started Way Up with Angela Yee, which I think is a dope show. Salute to Angela Yee. I think she's really doing her thing. And now Charlamagne and DJ Envy used to have rotating third co-hosts. Just Hilarious, which I must say was actually a great addition. Somewhere down the line, people started saying, "Oh, get her, get her." I believe she went to like a birthday party or something and said that she was the third co-host, and she hasn't been back since, and nobody is speaking on it. Mm-hmm. But it's like, even I don't know if y'all watched the interview with Cam Newton and Brandon Marshall this week, but even they asked, and they were just like, "Nah, I can't talk on it." You had TMZ with Charlamagne doing that, because this is what this reminds me of. Do y'all remember when Angela Yee tweeted the Breakfast Club will no longer be what you know? Y'all remember when she first announced that she was leaving the Breakfast Club?
Yeah.
And they kept acting like they didn't know what was going on. Like, oh my God, what are y'all talking about? I'm thinking this may be some type of thing like that. But I just want to get y'all opinion. What do y'all think is going on with Just Hilarious? Do you think she was a good fit? Do you think it's a publicity stunt? What y'all think is happening there?
I saw her up there a couple times. I thought it was pretty cool. She did pretty well. It seemed like a good fit, but
I think she did all right. Somebody had to tell her something for her to get up in front of all those people and make a statement like, right, I got the job, basically. Big. So she and then for them to come back, I don't know if y'all saw that reporter asking Charlamagne, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. What you talking about?" Like, I just think it was kind of weird and disrespectful in a way, because somebody had to tell that girl something. I really don't think she would have got up there and lied about something like that, especially if she was in heavy rotation already. Why would she hurt herself in a way that she can't come back? That doesn't make sense to me.
She hasn't been back though, so something happened.
So maybe they didn't want her to announce it. I don't know.
That's what I'm thinking. She probably got the call, but she hadn't signed the documents. She hadn't signed the contract. She ran out there, told too many people. It was too exposed, and now it's like, okay, like you've done too much. You haven't even signed it yet. So what does that say about your professionalism? What does that say about, because at the end of the day, it's still a business. So if you look at it from like a business perspective, was she irresponsible? Maybe, right? So I'm thinking that's the only way that I can think that it's like that. So maybe it's like all right, we now need to really figure out if this is something that you can handle, because it's not the small time. Not to say she's been small time, but it's not like, the things that you've been doing.
Because she was excited. That's crazy.
Something I just thought about. I'm curious to, like, for those few times she was on there, what did those ratings look like?
Yeah.
Like, were those ratings like through the roof or something? Because maybe, just a theory, they could have looked at the analytics and said, damn, like, they really here for her. Maybe she could have been low-key coming in there to take over. They jeopardize them being the two main faces. She won't just be the moderator or whatever they, were using Angela Yee for. So
do you think they should hang up the Breakfast Club, like, and just?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. God, I'm not nowhere near on their level. Yes, bro. They should have dispersed and called it something else. It is not. Yo, let me tell you. Let me say this. In minute 78. Let me say this. The Breakfast Club was like my go-to at one point. Like, every time they had an interview, I'm like, oh, I gotta hear that. Now it's kind of like, damn, it don't even come down my YouTube stream, my YouTube timeline no more. I'm like, damn, they did something. I follow Cam Newton's podcast, so I saw that he was up there. But like, yo, and I'm gonna be honest with you. You always need a good woman in your corner, but like, I feel like Angela Yee being gone shows how bad their interviewing skills are sometimes.
Yeah,
like it don't always get to the same level of conversation that it used to get to. You know what I'm saying? And and if you go back and listen, bro, she was the one that really, every time they was doing all the funny stuff, I'm gonna be real with you. No funny. I can't. One of the co-hosts I don't really care for, but she was always the one that actually brought the conversation back to why people were there. Like, she wasn't trying to be messy. She'll ask about the album sales, talk about the music she actually heard. Like, I feel like unless Just Hilarious about to come around right now, I just feel like they did what they did. Nobody will ever be able to touch that. But things aren't bad because they ended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just feel like things aren't bad because they ended, but sometimes you just gotta close. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I agree with that. Yeah.
If your partner cheat on you 6 times, you gotta stay. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get divorced after 15 years of marriage, that don't mean it's bad. You know what I'm saying?
What?
It's bad.
Where you at?
What?
Hey, Rob said, "Where you at, bro? Like, what you
that boy just turned left. Where you going?
Hey, I'm just playing, man. I'm just playing. I was just joking. Hey, but another thing I would like to talk about, man, even though it happened in December, I think this is really big talk. So the color purple. I'm not going to get on Taraji P's comments about being underpaid because I feel like that happens. That's happening. That has been happening and it's happening everywhere. But what do y'all think about like it not being a major? It's already on Amazon Prime. Like, what do y'all think about it not being a big box office success?
Everything don't need to be redone.
All right, speak on that, Rob.
Right.
Speak on that.
Everything don't need to be redone. I mean, are we running out of ideas? I think we are, because at one point, all you was getting was zombie movies, and then you was getting all post-apocalyptic movies, and now and in between there, we're just getting movies that are being redone that aren't good. What did they redo? House Party? Did anybody watch that?
No,
I didn't.
I don't even know they redid it.
Like, stop redoing movies, man. Like, some stuff just need to be left where it is.
Yeah, classics. Leave them there.
I feel like that's happening in music too, though.
Huh?
I feel like that's happening in music too, low key.
Absolutely.
I feel like
and before we switch gears, so just one thing: the movie that better be good, better, is the Beverly Hills Cop 4. I'm gonna be pissed because you could have just left it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask this before, but we're gonna stay in the movie world. I didn't hear nobody else thoughts. What do y'all think about before I say this? What do y'all think about the color purple and its fluctuation or not being a major hit? What did y'all go? Anybody go see it?
No.
Wow.
So I actually thought about seeing it and decided not to, but for a couple of reasons, right? So even with my dad, I almost went to go see my dad. My dad, his perspective was, why do we have to keep telling the same type of narrative or showing Black people in a particular kind of way? Like, I thought we were in our our Wakanda, Black people are here, we're doing all the things. Why do we now have to create movies that put us back in a certain time period that bring us back to a certain place? So that's one of the reasons why. Another thing is, I think it's, why did they have to turn it into a musical?
I hate musicals personally.
I don't know why that's happening.
Kdot used to like High School Musical.
It's a lot more singing and dancing in this.
We watched it together. You're right.
Like High School Musical.
We watched it together. You're right. Nah. Because go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, that was it. I think it's just those.
Do y'all think it was because the cast?
I think the cast was good. I think they did a great job with the cast. That movie is just too long in general, like too long to get to the point to read. Like, it's historical trauma, really and truly. Like, we sitting here for 3 hours rewatching. It's just some movies I'm not watching again. Y'all telling the same story in the first one, just different people singing it. I will see it on Amazon Prime, but I wasn't gonna go buy a ticket to go sit in the movie theater to watch that.
All right. So, all right, do you consider yourself for the culture?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I was just asking. I feel like that. I feel like.
Whoa! I gotta get in here. So,
hey man, man.
Man, coming to you.
What's going on, Rob? Hey man, whoa.
Because you're asking, are we for the culture? Were we required to go and see that because it's a Black movie?
But can you change how you approach your comment?
That's where you're going?
No, can we change how you approach your comment, man? I'm uncomfortable, man.
Okay, are you saying that because it's a predominantly Black movie, we obligated to go see it, to support it, whether we like it or not?
Damn near.
No.
Well,
my bad, but I don't operate like that.
Hold on. Time out. Okay, no troll, straight up, no troll. don't know nothing. And Rob, you owe me an apology for saying, let me get up in there just so you know that you owe me an apology, man. You owe me a major apology off camera,
my
bro.
bad.
I appreciate that, man, because that was a little aggressive, man. Come on, man. But no. But real talk, I'm not gonna say obligated, right? However, like if we not gonna spend, so I look at it like this: Oprah went out her way not to get every big wig, to actually put actors that they did a great job casting, but she went out her way not to get super big wigs. Not some people were, but not all of them. Even Taraji spoke on about the payment situation, right? But sometimes I feel like not everything, but I feel like certain things, yes, we should go do off the strength, bro. I really do, man. Like, how if we're not gonna spend our money, who else is though? And
So you telling me I don't care about my people because I didn't go see a movie?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not saying that, Brian.
I'm not for the culture because I didn't go see a movie, a musical on top of that. One that I've already seen.
No, not all the way. But what I am saying is there are certain things we should support. If it was anything other than the color purple, I have a different opinion. And like, I'm just saying my honest opinion. Like, I feel like when we remake black movies that's that big and they don't go as good as we expect, it becomes harder to keep producing those things. That's my personal opinion.
That's the point.
They're
not asking for the color
remade. They're not supposed to be remade. Like, okay, whatever. We saw that. We know the history behind that. Let's move on. Like, why are we remaking things that have already been made? We've already seen it.
It's not enough the story. It's not enough creativity. That's why. If we want to keep it a buck.
You think just in the movie space, or you think that's kind of
if you just want to stick in the movie space, it's not enough black actors. Like, there's not enough creativity.
Are you going to see Beverly Cop 4? Are you going to see Beverly?
Because it's Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is one of the most creative black actors out there. But how many Eddie Murphys are there? How many Denzels are there? It's not that many. The ones who can go in any movie, at any space, any time period, and just put on a good movie. We all can't do that.
I do agree with that, right? And I do want to say a couple of things, because when Denzel comes out with a movie, we show up because we know it's Denzel. We know it's going to be great, right? Black people can do, Keenan, exactly what you're talking about. We did it with Black Panther. We all came out, everybody, for however long that movie was in theaters, Black folks were showing up and showing out. But, and however, to Bidah's point, just because so you expect me to pay for a movie and they're not even paying their Black employees? That's weird to me. Like, if Taraji's talking about how she was not getting paid, but you want me somehow to contribute, y'all not even paying her right. Why is that our responsibility?
I'm gonna tell you I love Black Panther. Nobody loves Marvel more than I do. I was super proud of the cast, super proud of the director. Ryan Coogler is one of my favorite directors in the game right now. Up there, what's my Ava? What's her name? Say it again.
Ava
DuVernay. Love her. Yes. I will say this: as much as black as that cast was, and as black as that production team was, that's still winning. You know who's tight pockets? That's still Marvel. Let me just make that clear about that. So a lot of that money, all them billions we talking about, that wasn't going in black pockets the way we envision. Because all those people that get that money, a lot of that get that budget up front to pay, and then what that comes in on the back end don't always come back to everybody on the cast. Now, I will say this. Asia, I get what you're saying. I just think like it makes it harder to keep producing a predominantly black production team, predominantly black. Like if a movie comes out like The Color Purple remade, right, and it has all these predominantly black factors to it, and it's not a big box office hit because we all feel the way we feel, it's going to be even harder to create an all black movie of something bigger and get people paid because that movie didn't produce what it needed to.
I don't think so. I completely disagree with that.
Talk to
only
me.
Because because my whole perspective when I was talking about the Black Panther, not just who the money is going to, right? But we were celebrating as Black people, we were celebrating the Black Panther, right? That whole thing.
Yeah.
Wakanda literally became a subculture, if you will, right? Nobody is asking for Black people. So for me, it is so now with this predominantly Black cast, why did it have to be the color purple? Why do we then have to be put in that time period again? Relive certain things again. We don't need movies like that. So I feel like, yeah, if it was that's what I'm anything else, we would have supported it, especially if Oprah would have taken that same cast, had a different storyline. Black people, I feel like we would have showed up for that. Nobody needed a color purple musical. We didn't ask for it, so we're not showing up for it. Oprah was bored. She has a lot of money, and she got her friends together.
Dad, hey, let them know you can sing too, so you know when it's supposed to be a musical. Go ahead, hit them with it. H. Sing for them real quick.
I will not sing for them.
All right. Bringing it home. The last thing I would like to ask is, do you all? This is gonna be a crazy question, man, but we're gonna end here. Do y'all think Diddy can recover?
Hell no.
No, man.
Ever.
Hey, think me crazy.
Oh God.
He will.
Hey, look at the album the album he put out was busting. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, when last time you heard about it?
His album?
No, when last time you heard about anything about Diddy and that situation?
Oh shit! We've been hearing about Diddy for about the last 10 years. So I mean, whenever somebody else ain't afraid to speak up.
Hey, Rob, right here live in minute 91 before we close out. How much you want to put that he recovered? Maybe not this year.
What do you consider recovery?
Right.
Like we gonna back everybody go back to him. Well, what is recover?
This oh my God. If please don't just don't. I'm not comparing the two crimes. You remember when Kanye said all that stuff and lost all that money? Remember he lost all that money? He instantly became not a billionaire in a day, right?
Okay.
Would you say Kanye has recovered today?
No.
As much slander as he was getting.
No. I don't think he can either.
No.
He's still getting the same backlash.
He's still getting there. He was getting backlash before that.
Y'all realize Adidas came back and said, "Hey, bro, my bad. We was wrong."
But the allegations for Diddy are just way bigger. You talking about potential wild stuff with all these people in the industry. They try to keep it quiet, and now some people are starting to come and say this, that, and the third. When it all rolls out, it's probably gonna be the craziest thing we've ever heard in the music industry.
Yeah.
So I'll say this: if he doesn't get jail time, because I'm gonna be real. Have you heard anything else after they made those allegations, bro?
It's gonna take some time. I mean, it might be to the point where
it ain't take no time with R. Kelly.
Yeah,
it did. A lot of time with R. Kelly.
No, when it hit the fan, once it hit the fan, no, it did not.
But think about how long it went on. Like they went on for a while, and then he got caught.
And then it got like the beginning
he was in the court forever.
So let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all still listen to P. Diddy music?
I mean,
y'all see how quick Jokers changed up real quick.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's gonna recover.
I think that's very I don't think he was as relevant.
Hold on, B-Dot, what you just say?
I still listen to R. Kelly.
So do I. Absolutely.
We do.
You want
to act like we don't. We do.
No.
I listen to a couple old hits.
I don't listen to him no more. I'm gonna be real YK because knowing what some of them songs is about, bro, is disturbing. Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Man, it ain't no different from these songs where people talking about killing themselves and drugging up and
I don't listen to that neither.
What's the difference?
What Yeet be talking about then?
Oh, everything I just said. All in one song. I was like, damn, are you gonna do all this in one song? Oh, man.
Save some for the next one, right?
Oh, man. I mean, look, this is the type of stuff we love. We love this. We love the drama. We love it.
Yeah, bro.
We do, bro. We do. We love it, man. You don't have to admit it. Maybe not you per se, but as a unit, we love this stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be no news.
And I think the thing with Diddy too is that it's crossing over into other sectors. So like it's not just like I don't know if y'all heard about like the TD Jakes situation, but like Diddy's name is also being brought up in TD Jakes. TD Jakes is like the grandfather, if you will, of like preaching, right? So it's literally crossing over into so many other areas, and Diddy's name is in like all of them. And so that's why I think it's like the whole Weinstein thing. Diddy is like the black version of that. It's. I don't think he's going to be able to recover. I really don't.
It's a matter of time.
Based on allegations. So
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna end there. Hey, but anyway, man, appreciate everybody tapping in, man. This is the first of many Free for All Fridays. Major salute to my people that came on. Kdot, Asia, Brittany, Rob. Salute to y'all, man. If you really enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, man. We are out.